What the fuck? Wait, what? Hey guys, it's the Nerdly here, and today we're going to be playing a rather forgotten game. 3D Pixel Racing. Yeah, this is a Wii Ware game. Yeah. This game was released on the Wii Ware back in the day. I don't remember exactly the date it came out, but this is one of the few games I actually bought on my original Wii, like childhood Wii. That shit's kind of like broken and busted up. Yeah, I was really reckless with my games back in the day, and I was a kid and I was irresponsible. I paid the consequences dearly. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know what WiiWare is, basically, the Wii Shop channel, which is like the eShop for the Wii, had like its own like library of games exclusive on the Wii that could only be bought on the Wii Shop channel. And it was there were some pretty good stuff. Like in my opinion, Pokemon Rumble was pretty good. Fast Racing was also pretty good, which I never got, and I do low-key regret not getting that. And a bunch of like Pokemon spin-off games were also there, but most of them were a lot of like similar games. Like you would just play one, you play every now and then to check up on like some community type shit. You know, like simulator, like farm games, like whatever the fuck. Like pet simulators, I guess. I remember there was like, I think it was called Pokemon Ranch, where you had to like take care of a farm of Pokemon. Yeah, that's pretty much one of them they added. A lot of like a lot of shovelware was on that shit, but every now and then you would find some good high quality titles. This game, on the other hand, it's okay. It's not necessarily bad per se. But I don't know. Okay, here's what I do like about this game. I do like the art style, and I do like the music. The controls, on the other hand, could have used a little bit of tweaking. I get this was like the Wii, and like, you know, motion controls were like the hot shit that everyone wanted to do. But I mean, come on, it would have been nice using like a joystick or a D-pad or even the nunchuck, which this game you only play by the sideways of the Wii. I mean, come on. And the fact that there's no pause button, like the same problem I had with Super Monkey Ball, Banana Mania. Like, come on, there's no pause button in this game. That really fucking sucks. Yeah, this game does have like 4 players, and it does like it has good content. Like, I like that you can pick several different drivers, several different cars, and like each stage looks unique. It's like on the same, it's like Stunt Race FX, where like you know right away like each stage is different. However, there's nothing else like really to this one other than like racing. Well, I get it, because again, this surprise, I did not notice until like a couple years ago, like 2 years ago, that this game was actually on mobile. Yeah, this was one of the few mobile games you could buy on like iPod and shit. And now there's literally no way to download this game. But yeah, this game was, I don't see anyone like else like talking about this. Like if you weren't around like 2011 or 2010, yeah, chances are you probably never heard of this game. But unless you're someone like me who like got this game like out of curiosity, or maybe you just got the demo. Which, that's another thing. A lot of the WiiWare games, people remember, a lot of the ones that had like demos, like people like downloaded those demos and like only recognize it for that only. I remember Bit Runner and Fast Racing was one of them, and this was also one of them. And Pokemon Rumble, like fuck, that was like Pokemon Rumble was like the one like game I actually really wanted for the longest time. Yeah, this game has other than racing, this game has like nothing else to it. Like there's no items you can throw, making it a little bit you know, not that exciting that much. And the fact that I just did that, like you can't shortcut through the whole thing, otherwise that happens. Yeah. So what's my history with this game? Like I said, I downloaded this game like through the demo, and I thought it was kind of cool. But then later I had like extra. I got Pokemon Rumble because that was the game I wanted. It was either this or Fast Racing, which I low-key regret not getting Fast Racing because I actually do like the Fast Racing series. But then again, I also regret not getting both. I should have gotten like this and Fast Racing, and then with the extra Wii points, I could have gotten like Smash 64, which to this day has yet to be re-released. Which that's another thing. Like the Wii Virtual Console has like a lot of the Wii Virtual Console had like a lot of consoles that never got ports ever again. Like Commodore 64, I had no idea that was one of them. Neo Geo, Sega Master System. Like, sure, we have Sega Genesis on the Switch and shit, and TurboGrafx-16 was on the Wii U, which I did get some games on that. But other than that, like, yeah, we never got like Neo Geo or like Master System games. But then again, I don't think we're really missing much on Neo Geo, considering that the superior like arcade versions of those games are on like on Switch, like PS4 and all that shit. So we're not really missing out on much with that. Commodore 64, on the other hand, yeah, I don't think that's ever been re-released. Let me know down in the comments below if Commodore 64 ever got released, like re-released. One thing I would say about this is that a lot of people would say that this game kind of, the art style of this game kind of looks like Minecraft. But I would say this game kind of looks more like 3D Pixel Heroes. I'm not sure if it was made by the same developers, but because they share like a striking similarity in the art styles. But who knows? Maybe this was developed by the same developers and shit. But I wouldn't know. I didn't. I haven't really looked beyond that. And speaking of 3D Pixel Heroes, like I would love to get if that game got like a re-release or like a remaster, because that game is now it's known for being the game with the Scott the Walls intro. Got him. Yeah, I don't know. Something about playing old like Wii Ware games makes me like miss like the days when like the Wii was actually active, when like the online and the shop was open. You know I played a lot of like offline games, like with the exception of Brawl and like Wii. Yeah, Brawl's online. It was actually bad. It was terrible, which sucks because I don't know why, but. Let me know if anyone else also feels this way, but like, is Brawl's gameplay is addictive more than like Ultimate and Wii U's. Like, I don't know why. Something about Brawl just, I don't know. That game is more addictive than all of them. And also, yeah, back when like the online was like on the Wii was still active. It was pretty like. It was fun. Like it was fun playing Mario Kart Wii with others and like seeing like those funky Gong players. And yeah, I don't know. I haven't played like a lot of, like I said, I haven't played a lot of other online games on Wii. Like I'm aware that Mario Strikers had some really good online, but I wouldn't know. I never got Mario Strikers until like this year. Yeah, so I mainly stayed with like the offline games, like Kirby's Epic Yarn, Wii Play, Mario Party 9. I actually do like Mario Party 9. Okay, don't judge me. I played what's another one? Mario Wii, like the 2D side scroller one, not Mario Galaxy. Ugh, I missed out on Mario Galaxy as a kid, but I'm sorry, I'm okay with that. Wii Sports was obviously fun. I missed out on Wii Sports Resort. I'm still trying to find a copy of that game, like a cheap copy of Wii Sports Resort. So I feel like everyone has that one game that they've played that no one else seems to like ever play. You'd always be like, oh, have you played this game? Or have you played the one game with the this and that and whatever the fuck, and like no one knows what you're talking about. Yeah, I feel like everyone has that game, and right now you're looking at one of the games I grew up with that no one else seems to know. Yeah. One thing I also like about this game is like the weather effects. Like some of the stages here in this game will like you'd see like snow, you'd see like rain, you see, like you see right now there's like a sunset going on. The lighting in this game is also pretty good. Like I actually do like how this game looks at times. I also wonder what what the developer of this game has been doing. Probably more mobile games, like I said before. This was a mobile game, but I don't know. I've never seen the mobile version of this game. In fact, I had no idea like if this was even a mobile game. And speaking about mobile games, like this was 2010, like 2011, like the golden era of like that time. Yeah, like when stuff like Temple Run, Subway Surfers, and, like Angry Birds was like ruled the App Store. Yeah, like those days were magical, bro. Like those days were magical. Like they were really something else. Modern mobile games could like never reach the same height as those games because like they were nostalgic as fuck and they were like actually fun. And they weren't shoving microtransactions down your throat. So now that I'm playing this for a bit, I will admit the motion controls aren't that bad. They just take a lot of time to get used to. But I do think someone out there should just like make a mod for this game and just make this like a joystick, because mechanically this game, though if I'm being honest with you, I think that would make the game a bit way too easy, which I don't know. This game also doesn't have a drift, which I'm kind of like, what the fuck? Why would you ever make a racing game without a drift? I get this was like 500 Wii points back in the day, but like, come on. You could have like, this could have been like, this game needed more mechanics. Yeah, 500 Wii points was like, I don't know, like $5 back then. Yeah, they would sell your Wii points for like 1,000 shit, like 1,000, 2,000. It's a bit like it's a little easy to understand more than what the fuck Microsoft had on the Xbox 360 store. But come on, why didn't they just use like normal, like ordinary like dollars? The scenery looks nice in this level. What the fuck? Wait, what? What? Oh my god. What just happened there? What if I just like randomly upload this video and then out of nowhere this video blows up, and then next thing you know, like a bunch of like 3D pixel racing like speedrunners just come out of nowhere and try to beat the entire try to unlock everything in this game in a short amount of time, and then we get like 3D pixel racing like esports and shit. And out of nowhere, like, wouldn't it be fun if just like this one random Wii Ware game that was like $5 on the Wii Shop channel just randomly blew up, and then people just randomly start like trying to find like a ROM hack of this game, and then they re-release this shit on like modern consoles. That'd be some like crazy shit. I can't, I didn't really say anything during that race because there was barely nothing going on. Yeah, I think that pretty much sums up this game. Anyways, that's it for today, guys, alright? This is the Nerdly signing off. Hit that subscribe button. See you later on the streets. Peace.